Right viewers, as requested by RI Archive, I'll do a little tour of the model railway here. Start at one end. Here we got the terminus station here of Eastgate, and we come back, see the basic station area. Little cattle dock there. This station building here is from Metcalfe Railway Buildings range. Very easy to make. There's the old water tower. Guys there having a chat. Old disused siding there, just a piece of track I just stuck in. Need to get an old engine and weather it up, make it look rusty and knackered, and just leave it on there. Little pillbox. Some ruins there. And the signal box. A little plate layers hut here. And here we have a little corrugated iron chapel. All that fence you see around that's all scratch built from balsa wood. There's the vicar's bike. And also this fencing here, all scratch built from very thin balsa wood cut into very fine strips. Makes lovely post and rail fencing. A lot cheaper than buying it. And here is the factory siding. This is a new addition. The actual other baseboard used to come across here. I wanted another bit on there, so I added this on last Christmas. Level crossing gates are scratch built. The little red disc on there is the head cut off of a 2-inch nail, stuck on, painted red. Nice little vehicles. Little Morris Traveller, British Railways van. Terraced houses there. Complete with seagull on the chimney top. And we've got a bus stop here. Must get the bus stop sign outside. Couple of buses there. General view of the street. Some soldiers on manoeuvres down there. Another plate layers hut in the corner there. Little cottages. There's the garage there with the petrol pumps. Some scrap old axle tyres and a windscreen frame there. There's the little shop, J.R. Robinson's. Little chimney sweep. There's the Swan Inn being redecorated. With an etched brass weather vane on the roof. Making his little garden there, a couple of dogs wishing well or well. A little shed, and here more painters. That close board fence there is all scratch built as well, folks, from balsa wood, weathered and painted. Looks quite realistic. Dustbin there and push bike. Some, just about to see them in the camera, some sacks of coal down there. And along here, there's the factory siding. A little factory there. Got to get some buffer stops and fine detail this whole area. Little cottage and garden. And there's the churchyard. All the gravestones there are all scratch built as well from balsa. Crucifix there, church notice board, lynch gate. There's a funeral procession there. War memorial. And over the back of the church, just like our church, I even done a model of River Cot. Me, Pix and Dandos there. There's the little creek. Pix's boat upside down. And coming down to this end of the layout, we have here Captain Mannering and his doddery old troops guarding the railway sidings for the weekend. All the tents are scratch built just out of using just normal A4 paper cut into little pieces and glued up. There's quite a few tents on this layout actually, viewers. The troops one's there. There's mine over there camping at River Cot. Signal box. Another little plate layers hut. Another bus stop. Volkswagen Beetle there. Coming down to the other station now. There's another tent there. This little lorry was a kit which I made and built. And this station here is called Marsham. So we have Marsham and Eastgate, both towns on the comedy series Dad's Army. So that's where I got the station names from. Little country station here. Train waiting to depart. As you see, signals against him. It's a little Terrier tank engine. Another water tower here. The engine shed. This old Pullman coach here, Pick's got out the skips for me, so I've used it as like a little bungalow, which many old coaches were. And you've got sheep in the garden there to keep the grass down. Got a wreck of a greenhouse here. Someone else camping there, look folks. By the old barn. This little woodman's yard here I scratch built as well. He's got his own siding. My little cottage there. Stone walls are scratch built from real stone from the beach. Make moulds up and they're set with PVA glue. So there you go. Our archive, there's a basic overall view there and tour of the layout. So as you can see, overall, so the layout's about 16 foot, it's an L shape. Six years in the building of this. And up here we have a little N gauge layout, which is half the scale. This is only 6 inches wide and about 13 foot long. I haven't run this one for a while because it's quite a get to where it's above the other layout, so I've got to really want to relocate this one. But it's a little double track N gauge layout. Got to get the back scenes as well for it. There's a little bus. The difference with N gauge and 00 gauge, folks, I'll just grab this little bus. See how small that is. That is it next. We're on top of a 00 gauge bus, so exactly half the size, half the length, half the height, half the width. That's the difference in N gauge. You can get a lot more in, the great space saver they call it. You can get massive layout in a small area. So folks, there you go. There's a little N gauge one up top. And the 00 one down below. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Lots of little details here and lots more to add. So see you soon, viewers.